Dangerous playgrounds of the 1970s, photos that prove safety wasn't a priority. In the 1970s, before strict safety regulations and cautious parents redefined playgrounds, neighborhood parks were filled with towering jungle gyms, scorching metal slides, and hazardous contraptions that somehow doubled as childhood entertainment. Despite the risks, kids of that era embraced the challenge. They roamed freely, often traveling several blocks unsupervised, eager to spend the afternoon navigating playgrounds that demanded both agility and resilience. Metal slides in the 1970s offered a thrilling, high-speed descent, at least when conditions were right. But under the blazing summer sun, they turned into searing hot surfaces that could leave a lasting impression literally. Sitting on running shorts often meant enduring a painful burn. Eventually, these slides were replaced with hard plastic alternatives, which, while cooler to the touch, introduced a new problem: static shocks. Jungle gyms were designed without safety nets. Climbing structures were built high with no regard for the hard ground below. Kids scrambled to the top, fearless and unaware of the risks. Falling was inevitable, yet there were no padded surfaces to cushion the impact. Only dirt, grass, or, if unlucky, unforgiving concrete. Looking back at photos, it's easy to see why broken arms and sprained ankles were so common. Gravity was as unforgiving then as it is today. But that didn't stop playgrounds from featuring towering platforms without railings. A simple misstep could lead to an abrupt drop, often resulting in cuts, bruises, or even a trip to the Regardless the risk, falling was seen as part of growing up. Another lesson in resilience. Teeter-totters were more than just playground staples. They were trust exercises. The balance of weight created a simple physics lesson, but one misstep could turn fun into disaster. If one child decided to jump off unexpectedly, the other would come crashing down with enough force to leave them bruised and battered, often ending friendships in the process. The old spinning merry-go-rounds were both exhilarating and terrifying. A determined group of kids could send the platform spinning at dizzying speeds, forcing riders to hold on for dear life. Those who lost their grip were flung off like human projectiles, while others staggered away nauseous. If an older sibling or a particularly mischievous kid took control, the ride often ended in tears. Playground equipment in this decade didn't come with cushion, padding, or protective covers. Metal bars were fully exposed, meaning a miscalculated swing or an accidental bump could leave a kid with a nasty bruise, or worse, complaining about the pain. Usually led to a lesson in personal responsibility rather than sympathy. Steep ladders were common, often leading to dangerously high platforms. One overconfident move or a moment of hesitation could send a child tumbling backward. The higher the climb, the greater the fall. And yet daredevil kids continued to challenge their limits, eager to impress their friends. Despite the dangers, 1970s playgrounds created a generation of tough, fearless kids who learn it through experience. Cuts, bruises, and the occasional broken bone were just part of childhood, a testament to an era when fun came with risks, and safety was more of an afterthought than a priority. Corkscrew slides were a dream for young thrill seekers, offering a dizzying descent with each sharp twist and turn. However, they came with their fair share of risks. Made entirely of metal, they could heat up to unbearable temperatures under the sun, leaving unfortunate riders with seared skin. The abrupt, narrow turns often defied physics, causing kids to lose control, bump into the sides, or even get stuck mid-slide. What seemed like an exciting adventure often ended with bruises, friction burns, or an unexpected tumble at the bottom. Photo credit, Flickr, Wikimedia Commons, RHP. Please subscribe this channel.